was great fun for a while, until it wasn't.
This is Lake Butler, a small town in northern Florida. Hidden amongst the pine trees was a haunted trail.
Yeah, it was really, really creepy.
Oh, it was amazing. They did an amazing job out there.
It was started by a local resident, Kevin Kirby.
Oh, I would have done it forever, except some things happened.
From the start, things weren't right. There would be costumed people in the trail that I could not account for, mostly wearing black hoods. They didn't work for us. I don't know who or what they were, but they were out there.
It wasn't just that, there were a lot of other things going on. We had clown animatronics that wouldn't stop laughing. I mean, even after we cut the power completely off to them, their heads would just keep spinning around and just laughing and laughing far into the night.
We would be setting up at the main section on the trail, and we'd notice smoke coming from the Indian area. We would make our way out to the trail to see what was going on, but there would be no fire, and the smoke had disappeared. You could still smell it burning though.
We had a lot of great volunteers. We had no shortage, but they were starting to get nervous.
Working on Tombstone is a great memory of mine. I do remember working in the mine, which was pretty closed in. At some point, all around me were figures in black robes. Honestly, I don't remember if they were there before, but I don't think so. I assume they were props, but they didn't seem to stay in the same place. I apologize to Kevin, but I had to get out of there.
Listen, the spook trail is supposed to be scary. And sure, we had plenty of weird occurrences happening, but nobody was getting hurt, and it was kind of adding to the whole spirit of the haunt. So we committed to more seasons. But that last season though, I mean, we would close for the night, cut the power, it'd be complete pitch darkness, except for somewhere there was like an orange glow, like there was a bonfire that had been lit that we couldn't account for. When we investigated, there was no bonfire. It was just eerily quiet except for these weird sounds of shuffling and humming in the woods. It made us feel like we were being watched, even though we knew that nobody should be there. And at the time, everything that was happening was just confined to Tombstone.
The nail in the coffin, so to speak, was what happened to Kevin later on.
Do I really have to talk about this? I just don't like to talk about it. It still gives me chills. Alright, so I came home one night from the haunted trail. It was the last night that we did it back in 2013. Even though it was dark, when I entered my foyer, there were shrouded figures everywhere. They started to close in on the lights, and I was alone. They were gone. But I still felt them there, and I did for a long time, and I just couldn't do it anymore.
We were really disappointed when they shut it down.
I know it had to be a tough decision for Kevin. It felt like Tombstone was just hitting its stride, and that it could have been a really special attraction.
So I shut it down. I know it was the right thing to do. I know a lot of people were disappointed that we stopped running Tombstone, but there was some type of an evil presence there that I still can't explain. I stopped going out there. Even though that I did though, something kept feeling like it was pulling me back or driving me back.
So it's 2025 and you're bringing it back. Aren't you concerned?
Well, to be fair, it's been over a decade and it's been really quiet out there. I mean, what could possibly go wrong?